There is no time to wait. Jobs and mills are on the line.
BC Premier David Eby didn't mince words as he urged the federal government to come to the defense of Canada's lumber industry. It is once again under attack from south of the border in the form of an additional 10% duty that came into effect Tuesday, bringing the total tariffs on softwood lumber products to 45%.
We are calling on Ottawa to stand with us, all governments together, to ensure that they're deploying the more than $1 billion they've committed to the forest sector with urgency.
The Premier also compared how the concerns of other foundational industries, such as automotive and steel, have been handled in contrast to lumber, stressing there needs to be greater urgency to protect the sector from this existential threat.
What we're asking for today is that same respect, that same concern, that same sense of emergency is shared for the forest sector in this country.
Now, back in August, Prime Minister Mark Carney promised $1.2 billion in support for the softwood lumber industry to help producers find new markets. But speaking to industry experts in attendance, they say that finding and developing those markets takes considerable time, something that producers here in the province simply don't have.
Going after new markets takes a long time to do. So it takes time. I have companies thinking each week they're deciding whether or not they should keep going for another week or two. And you can imagine how that is for their workers and their employees right now.
Unfortunately, many of them are going to face the decision of closing. Closing for short term or long term is still to be determined. But they're doing everything they can to preserve those jobs. Without support from all levels of government, it's going to be very hard to do that.
In Vancouver, Kurt Black, City News.